Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
We're just a rambunctious couple in love that loves reacting to some RWBY.
Yeah.
So this is Volume 8, Episode 9 that we're checking out today. And if you want early ad-free access to our reactions for RWBY, you can check out the description of this video for Patreon. We got a link for that, and you get a month ahead.
Yeah.
Are you ready to do this?
I mean, Bucky's ready.
Bucky's ready.
His duck.
He's got his duck.
So there's that.
Yes.
We said goodbye to all the things we loved. Gave up our lives just to find that it was not enough. We left in faith, left our solitude, our carefree beat. What we thought would change the world, just a childish dream. We failed to stop our own demise, and tragic ends before our eyes. Hope has no place here. Maybe the past
Foxy.
leads our way home.
Yep.
Finally clear. Maybe the end we tried to avoid already here. Some roses will never bloom. Some dreams will rot on the vines. Some lives will end much too soon. Some evil will never ever die. Some wars will not end in peace. Some heroes choose the wrong side. Sometimes it's worth it all to risk the fall and fight for every life.
Well, that was harrowing.
We're not in the clear yet. We still have to search this whole thing and find Oscar before the Aesops blow us to pieces.
How are we supposed to find Oscar? It's going to be like finding a needle in a giant whale.
Grim whale.
Why did we think this was a good idea?
I might be able to help. I can sense spikes of people's emotions, I think. It happened on Winter's ship. If I focus my aura, I can keep it up.
Okay, that's new.
Exactly.
Maybe one of them is Oscar?
I can sort of tell where they are, but not who. They're more or less in the same area, though. Further in. I can lead.
Hey, you don't have to drain yourself.
Boost him.
Help too.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thinking. Thanks.
Well, lead the way.
Is it a Huck? Guess he was up on a
Brushed
Huck.
off her
but
bumps and bruises.
I was just thinking of like Dead by Daylight.
Nothing hurt worse than the loneliness in her chest.
I recognize that. The girl who fell through the world?
I shouldn't be surprised you're so familiar with fairy tales.
I've lived through my share of them. How are you holding up?
Oh,
Thought
just
the
dandy.
idea of falling through Remnant into a new world was exciting. I never understood why she was so sad when she finally made it back home. But now, it makes more sense.
She wasn't the same girl anymore.
Yeah,
I think this plan to divide might have run its course. It's time we start thinking about a way out. Not having Arcane certainly limits the options, so...
no. I don't like what happens when we use magic. Every time we use it, I can feel us merging faster.
Magic always has a price.
Not ready for that.
I don't blame you. Honestly, I think you're doing just fine on your own.
Listen up, everyone. We're
keeping this LZ clear for the payload, we're going to put aboard that thing. If we can't hold this line, it will continue to spit out Grim and we lose the city. Is that understood?
Yes, ma'am!
You wouldn't happen to know a tune for this, huh?
I don't know that anybody does.
Another wave incoming. Keep them back.
Move, move, move! What? They're just kids.
You can hash out your issues later. Right now, just kill Grim.
Yeah.
Why did you bring me here?
I've been thinking about what you said. If it's a lie, and I took that lie to Salem, the punishment would fall on my head before yours. If what you said is true, and I use the password myself, well, I don't know what happens when this thing activates. So let's see if you're bluffing.
You want me to summon her?
Either way, it'll tell me what I need to know.
What are you doing?
You shouldn't be here. Now you can't
Let's
leave.
find out.
Jin.
Why, hello again, old
There's a naked
man.
genie.
Did you have a question for me?
Actually, I think all my questions are answered now.
What are you going to do?
What Gretchen would have done. And that starts with getting you away from here. Both of you.
Nice. Both of you.
I'm going to need something before I go.
So, just to be clear, none of you have a question for me?
No, but we'll be bringing you with us.
Everyone's gonna ask a
When we
question.
move that thing, this place goes on high alert. Better to get you out first.
But
I'll come back for it. Not like she knows the password anyway.
She has the whole place tapped. That was like was popping up. He's your spy.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
Ooh. Nice.
Why are you so excited?
But she can't-
She's on the bad side.
But she can't ask a question.
Says who?
Unless the,
Sorry.
does the genie know sign language?
It's not your fault. I'm masking and tracking at the same time.
Do you guys need a minute?
We don't know how much longer we have. Why don't you give masking a break? Give me directions and I can scout ahead.
Thanks. We should be heading straight for a while.
Well, at least you guys being friends again takes the sting out of impending doom.
It's okay to be afraid, you know. You don't always have to hide it with a joke.
Glad I'm not the only one who's scared.
Of course I'm scared. Him, on the other hand, there's no fear at all. I can see it. He believes we're going to get this done.
Then I do too.
That's what makes a great team leader, him and Ruby.
Yeah. Mask is right.
Probe Grim. Oh, it can break your...
No, I think he's just tired.
Oh, yeah. Boost him. Boost him. Sean.
You sure he'll be okay on his own?
I don't know. We just need to get... Wait.
Ah, Hazel. Have you gotten what we need yet?
Bad liar.
The Seers. It seems we have guests. The lamp. Find them.
What now?
Let's do what we do best. Charge blindly into danger.
Would have gone with keep moving forward, but sure. Ren?
Forward. No matter what.
Nice. Yay, she still got her skates.
Stay!
How much longer for the payload?
It's approaching the LZ now.
Come on, Juan.
You.
No, wait! Stop!
Oscar!
That's why he was such a bad liar.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I sensed some weak minds nearby.
What's going on here?
It's a long story.
You're gonna have to try and summarize it. Why should we trust you?
Because she's scared.
Ah. She was just helping Oscar.
Or maybe because I know how to get out of here. Anybody coming?
I like Emerald finally having a little bit of
This is
attitude.
it, everyone. We're gonna clear a path to that monster. We get the payload
tiny
aboard,
bit.
set the timer, and then we're out.
But they might still be alive in there.
I gave them their window. We can't wait any longer.
Would you say the same thing if it was your sister inside? Are you gonna tell her what you did to her friends?
Good job. Although she's making the tough calls.
Yes, Mira. Because that's my duty. Now you do yours.
Just because she's doing her duty doesn't mean she likes it.
We're almost out.
Wait at him asking like
The tough question, yeah.
tough as hell question.
What is that?
It's not good.
It's her.
Ooh. Goodbye.
You really have been honing that semblance of yours.
Oh, nice!
Oh, creepy son.
Yeah.
Let them go!
Whoa.
What did you do with the lamp? Nothing. It's missing. Where is it?
I didn't do anything with it.
Where is it?
Neo took it.
Look how you've diminished. How you've lessened yourself. And for what? These children? This ruined world? Why do you keep coming back?
Why do you? All of this endless death. Because something bad happened to you once upon a time? Nobody gets a fairy tale ending. Everything I've lost, every person I've lost is because of you.
And who is it I've taken from you, girl?
Summer Rose. My mom.
Her again.
Your Grace.
Ah, Hazel. I found our guests. This one was helping them. Take the boy back to his chamber. I have work to do with this one.
Yes.
It's not gonna
Of course.
be anything fun. All right, Hazel. Suicide mission.
No more Gretchen's, boy.
I really don't know.
Yeah! Gosh, dude.
Go! Now!
Time to get juiced up.
Damn, dude, how many crystals you carry around with you?
Hazel.
Thank you.
Go.
So, you've decided against vengeance for your sister after all this time.
I'm doing what Gretchen would have done.
Nice. Ooh, sweet. Spike ball to the face. Yeah. I mean, you have no chance, but still.
I always got a piece of her.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Come on,
I
everyone!
mean, what can't
out!
you do?
Wait! Oscar?
She'll just come after us.
Oh. Oh.
So what do you think you can do?
Mm-hmm. He's holding it like a lightsaber.
Good job.
Do it.
Yeah.
Don't make this all for nothing, kid.
Yeah, dude, come on.
Got this, Oscar. You got this.
What the hell just happened? Don't you dare end it. Oh, son of a bitch!
Man. I don't even know what happened. I don't like and when he said Hazel whispered to him, what did he say? No more
questions.
No more questions.
I think it was like no more interrogation. It was telling him, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. I thought at first I'm just like, no more Gretchens? I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, no more questions makes a lot more sense.
A little bit, yeah.
I'm like, because he's like Hansel and Gretel. I'm like, so Gretel, Gretchen? I'm like, am I supposed to? So, thank God you actually heard what he said.
But
I was
boy,
super confused.
To be a fly on the wall of your brain as you tried to work through that.
Yeah.
I like where you went though. Okay. You know, like Hansel and Gretel, and there was something there. You were fishing for it.
Yeah. I was trying. Trying to fish for it. But you know, it's nice to see the people that were under Salem's control kind of snap out of it and realize that she is complete evil and is not going to help him out in any way, shape, or form. So seeing that fight with Hazel, he was very impressive. It was cool. Nice to see him on our side.
Well, and just to think that one individual can at least give her that much of a run for her money. I mean, I still don't expect him to win.
Mm-hmm.
Now, putting himself on fire when he's wrapped around, like, that was pretty sick. That was a good move.
Mm-hmm.
And like the spiky ball thingy in the air, that was also good. Like I said, I don't expect him to win. I would love if like Oscar used his cane wand thing and did an amazing move and we somehow didn't have to worry about her anymore, but like it's too soon in this season. I don't see that happening. Mad props to him for putting up that much of a fight and to Oscar for not running away. I mean, because even I was like, I can't blame them for running away. This is a suicide mission.
Mhm.
He knows it.
Yeah.
He's doing his best to give them a head start. Oscar's also right. Like, a head start's not going to do shit, if we're honest. Like, look at her and how powerful she is. I mean, what is a head start of 15 seconds going to buy us? But yeah, I mean, all around a great episode. And Emerald finally got a backbone.
Yeah.
It was small and it was only there for a minute, but it was there.
Yeah, it was. It was nice to see. And her semblance is great. I mean, like I keep forgetting about it until it like shows up and like the old switcheroo, actually being Oscar and them walking away. Like you said, that's why he was so fumbling as far as not being able to lie.
Yep.
Because Oscar's just a good kid. He's not a good liar.
No.
Yeah.
I also loved the moment between Ren and Yang when he said to her, he's like, it's okay to be afraid. You don't always have to put on like the brave front. Like it's okay to feel what you're feeling and to let us know that.
Yeah.
You know, and I like that in him saying that to her, she actually heard it and kind of absorbed it rather than leaning into the, no, I'm not scared. What are you talking about? Like, I'm brave.
Yeah.
Him seeing through her act kind of gave her permission to drop the act. And it wasn't something that, like, she wasn't mad about having been seen. It wasn't something that she was pushing back against. It was sort of like, oh, yeah, like, thanks. You know, she's been the big sister. It's always, I think, probably been her role, whether put on her by others or herself, to be brave, to be bold, to have that kind of Leo personality a little bit. And she wears it well, and she kicks ass at it. But it's still okay to be afraid.
Yeah.
In this set of circumstances, if you can't be afraid now, when the hell can you?
Should Nora be worried? Because it seems like Ren has a huge crush on John now. And, like, I mean, you know, I get it. Like, and it's plus it's admiration for him and whatnot, and just like, yeah, like really looking up to Jean and like, just wow, like this guy can be brave in any circumstance and like always optimistic, and he really does think that we're gonna win. Just kind of like, you know, how RWBY has the same thing. But there was like a couple moments where it just like came across as like Ren was like into Jean. He had some feelings bubbling up there. That was more than just friendship. I don't know if I was the only one that saw it, but I think I feel bad for Nora because she's like all bandaged and in bed.
Like on death's door.
On death's door. Ren's waxing poetic about Jean. I don't know. Again, I don't know if you saw it. I thought I saw a little bit. Like I said, I think it's supposed to come across as like admiration and just like, you know, his, like a love of Jean, but not, you know, romantic love of Jean. But I still got like a glimpse of like, you know.
I don't know, for me, like, Jean is such that, like, golden retriever puppy personality. Like, even him running headlong into danger in like, this crazy whale body
yeah,
cave
yeah.
thing. I mean, like, okay, guys, see you in a bit. And, like, just, like, hold up a sword, like, I'll be back. You know, and then Ren goes, like, that kid really believes we're going to do this. Like, he actually believes that we're going to pull this off. He's not afraid. How is that possible? Like, I liked that in almost a sense, and this is the negative effect of our society, because this is going to sound pejorative and it really kind of is condescending as I say it, but it's like Ren and Yang were the adults in the room of like, this is a really scary moment and we're scared. And Jean's over there like, all right, I'll be right back. Everything's cool.
Because kids are like fearless, yeah.
That's just it. Like, kids have that insane ability to just be fearless and believe that like nothing's going to happen to them. And John kind of has that. That's why I said he has like a puppy dog personality, because like puppy dogs will run headfirst into a wall and not realize like it could cause pain. So yeah, I don't know. It was a funny thing about that, because Jean is obviously like, we all wish that we could be Jean, that we could have in us a belief so strongly that we're gonna win, that everything's gonna work out, that like we don't feel fear. But pretty fair to say that like 99% of us on the planet feel fear and anxiety over what the future could be. Even if it's like good things on the horizon, we think, you still are pairing that with the fear, but what if it doesn't happen? What if I lose it? What if I get hit by a bus? Like we as humans are kind of programmed to think survival and therefore the negative possibilities. And Jean just magically doesn't have that. So there is something very attractive about that and very lovable about that. I don't know if I picked up on exactly what you were picking up on, but I could definitely see Ren being bisexual. That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. It's not even about that. Like, I don't even think that like the writers were intending for that to happen, or like the actors were intending for that to happen. Like they were thinking that like in the moment. It was just like I don't know. There was just something about the way it came across that it seemed more than just like, I don't know. Yeah. So I was just wondering if anyone else like thought that, like, even it was just a brief second. I'm like, oh, almost seems like, Ren's starting to, I don't know, crush on John a little bit. I'm like, I don't think he is, but like, it's just the way, again, it was portrayed. It just made me think that. I don't know. I just want to see if anyone else is thinking that.
I think sometimes like a moment of genuine heartfelt connection, because it is, especially in our society where we are a lot more disconnected from each other because, like work from home and social media as opposed to like real communication and stuff.
Yeah.
A moment of genuine heartfelt connection can feel like, whoa, there are sparks flying. Because it now is becoming as rare and magical as when you genuinely have romantic, intimate sexual sparks flying. So that wouldn't be surprising at all.
Technology's brought us closer together and connected us, but somehow kept us farther apart as far as like real connections and real emotions and like, yeah. So, yeah, I could see that. Now, what do you think Neapolitan is going to do with that lamp? Because she took it, and is she going to, it seems like with her and Cinder, it was just like they were, I don't know, I guess like using each other, and they were both a means to an end. But like, I don't know who else because she just wanted revenge against Ruby for Torchwick. I don't know who else she really has. So like, other than bringing it to Cinder, I don't know where else she would go. And if she wasn't going to go straight to Salem to tell Salem what happened, because I don't think she has any love for Salem. I'm just kind of wondering like what her end game is and what she's going to end up doing with it.
I don't think Neapolitan has any love for anyone but Neapolitan. I don't think she has any inherent loyalty to anyone. So her decision is not going to be one of love or loyalty or even camaraderie, because I don't even think she thinks of herself as a comrade with anyone. It's really going to be strategic. What is going to serve Neapolitan best in this moment? And that is the person who will get the lamp. And that means that it's a wild card and all cards are on the table.
All right, then.
That's my interpretation.
Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And if you want early ad-free access and get a month ahead on our reactions, you should go ahead and check out Patreon. Links in the description on this video, or you can go to patreon.com/definitely-not-definitive.
Yeah.
Thanks for seeing our reaction to RWBY, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.